The review episode 14.
Is it recording?
I don't know, but the clue for the day is, and this is a clue for you as well.
Okay.
Enlarge a yarn nagaram. Right?
Right. Do I get to see it as well?
No.
That one.
People do.
Right. But
Maybe if it's on. It is on.
good. That's good.
So that's on.
Enlarge a.
I'll read it out again. Enlarge a yarn nagaram.
Oh, so it's anagram.
You're not going to find it hard to guess.
So that's anagram.
Yeah.
Enlarge a yarn.
So you're not going to find this difficult. That's just for a bit of a laugh.
Right. So I'm going to try and get the anagram of enlarge a yarn.
Yeah, but I'm going to read a review.
Oh, right. Okay.
You haven't got to get it on its own.
That's
your clue.
It'd be clever if I did, though. Wouldn't
Yeah, it would be. I mean, if you would, you are the sort of person that would get that. However, right, the Telegraph, unlike most of our overprivileged MPs, this is a review of an MP.
Right.
Most of our overprivileged MPs, a whip smart duty PM, deputy PM, actually understands the problems with ordinary people. Right, so Judith Woods. Andy Burnham claims people disliked enlarge a yarn nagaram because of her accent.
It's Angela Rayner.
Yeah, it is. And because she was northern working class, which I think is a load of bollocks. I think that people don't like her because she said one thing and then dodged a load of tax, which we would all probably like to do.
I mean, I've been following this week.
I thought you probably had.
Yeah, and I mean, to give her the benefit of the doubt, maybe it wasn't deliberate. Maybe she was badly advised by tax advisors.
I saw a picture. I saw a picture on social media of the small accounting firm that gave her advice.
Yeah.
And they had a yellow three-wheeled Robin Reliant.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay.
Dressed up like
There's a tit on it.
Yeah, it did basically. It pretended to be them.
But here's the thing. So, if Joe Public made that mistake, and they would get a fine of 30%, which is what she's apparently getting. So she's paying £12,000. They wouldn't necessarily lose their jobs. I think the difficulty is that she's either dishonest or she's incompetent. And
I think the problem.
These things
I think the problem really is that if you're the deputy prime minister of the country, and basically the House of Parliament is a business in its own, and what it does, it charges us money for basically anything we do under the disguise of tax. Now, if her job is be that person, you have to get your job right. Yeah. For you as well.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's like it's not the same. It's like an equal opportunities person not give you equal opportunities in their normal life.
Do you remember Peter Mandelson?
Yes.
So I don't know if you realise that he's back in again. He's now our special envoy to the US.
I didn't realise he was still alive.
He is alive. He's alive and well, he was quite well. He's alive and well-ish, and he's now got a job basically being an envoy to America, and he's the main guy talking to Trump.
Somebody has to.
A special birthday book has just been published, which is...
Naked?
It's not, no. It's Epstein's birthday book, in which Mandelson...
Almost naked then.
Probably. They haven't published those photos yet, I don't think. But in which Mandelson had an entry calling Epstein his best friend.
Oh dear.
So we
and he's got a job still.
We're waiting. Well, it's only happened today. It usually takes about 2 weeks before Labour actually.
I don't know. It didn't happen to those people who worked for the BBC. Who were the MasterChef people? Wallace. They just found out that they'd been booted out 3 minutes later on Twitter or whatever it was. Everywhere. It
was some months of investigation, though.
But on that, is he not dead note? Right, I've got another one. Okay. Now, did you know Iggy Pop? Do you know Iggy Pop at all?
Yeah.
Do you know Iggy Pop was 81 the other day?
I mean, I'm amazed he's looked 81 about 30 years ago.
He has looked the same.
I don't.
For
he
50
needs a good
years.
meal.
He needs something.
Maybe something less.
Or
of
less
something
of
else.
something. Yeah. Well, two reviews of people's opinion Iggy Pop. Because there's a picture of him doing a concert, right, with his top off, and he looked exactly the same as he always has.
Lust for Life, isn't it? It's this big one.
That was
Train Spotting.
Yeah, that was the song. But so there he was, right, and someone's written on that. They've said, "This reminds me, never sign a soul-selling contract where you have to be a humiliated stage douchebag until death." That was their review of Iggy Pop's 81st birthday party.
Not a fan then.
Well,
oh, talking of which, somebody saw our the review last week, and said, "I'll give you a bad fucking review on Taylor Swift." So there is somebody who doesn't like her. Yeah.
Who is it?
It's a friend of mine that lives in Australia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, this other person had reviewed him and said, "Damn, that old man's shirt really needs ironing." That was Iggy Pop's body.
It sounds a bit... It was always the same. He always had this kind of slight Ethiopian.
He'd been like he'd once eaten lots of food and then mostly been doing a lot of coke and having zero water retention. And I can say that with first-hand experience. I look pretty much the same, minus the hair. As a fact,
he's probably borrowed that from I don't know.
I don't think it's his hair.
No,
it's the same hair he had all along, and it definitely chances are it's someone else's.
How do you feel about those cushions that you bought today?
Quite comfortable with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
showing off.
So we've got this was the packet that the cushion covers came in. Velvet cushion covers, cover with elegance. Top features, zipper closure, super soft fabric, and user friendly. If you'd been here watching John a little while ago, you'd have seen him struggling to get a cushion into the cover.
It wasn't going well.
And I did 5 of them in the time that he managed
I had to ask an adult for help.
Yeah. Other people have got opinions on these cushions as well, if I can find them.
I expect they're good.
They're called the Hafar cushions. And the reviews, they're mixed reviews. Most people say they're good.
I'm content. On day one.
It seems that there's a bit of a problem with distribution, but unfortunately it's led to a few bad reviews. Says it comes with cushion covers. It does not. Be aware. That was Shane O. Shane O. It does come with them. They just didn't like you very much.
Yeah. Have a normal.
Somebody else says poor quality. I think they're all right. To be honest,
for like 25 quid for about 98 of them.
Muncie, whoever the fuck that is, says, despite the description, the delivery only included the cushion innards, not the covers. So
I don't reckon he looked in the bag.
Yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine that being the case. But yes, I'm not convinced that they're user friendly for everyone.
I don't think for most people they're difficult to put together.
No,
they're easy to like once someone else has assembled them for me.
yeah, there is that.
On another note,
okay,
right? Have you heard about this dude? Yeah, who has? I don't know if anyone else has, because you aren't here to talk. Or probably watching, but there was a bloke, right? We get about 20 people a week. Right, so there's a guy in New York, a surgeon, has pleaded guilty. So he's had his own legs amputated below the knee for a sexual fetish.
Now I'm looking forward to hearing about this because for some bizarre reason I've seen the headline.
You want to have a wank over him doing it?
I don't.
I bet you do.
I mean, I don't think I do. All I've seen is the headlines.
Yeah.
And something stopped me from actually reading the story.
I read it, but of course I'm not looking for the story. I'm looking for people's opinions on the instance.
Right.
So this dude, in short, he got all excited about chopping his legs off.
Why? Why did he do it?
Well, actually, he did it because of sexual fetish, but also he really enjoyed the attention he's getting from people afterwards, and the insurance money, which I think was $466,000, which he's had to give back and go to jail because he's defrauded it. He hasn't committed a crime; he's just chopped his own legs off.
So he chopped his legs off to get insurance money.
But I think that was a byproduct, right?
Right.
So people's reviews were quite good. I've forgotten to put the first person's name, but he said he has been defeated.
Oh, God.
And he spelled it deeply.
Yeah.
John Breer reviewed it, saying investigators were not stumped at this, which you could see that one coming. And some guy called Rage Cage, he put, imagine the regret after that climax. Like, oh shit, finished my wank, now I don't have any legs. Following on from last week's one.
Yes.
Both about the same thing. Yeah, so you can only have 2 wanks if your fetish is chopping your own legs off.
Yes,
one for each one. After that, the memory has to be enough.
Depends on whether it's just about legs. Maybe.
Well, here's the worrying thing. He was a surgeon.
Yeah.
So he probably amputated, or did he, or could he have amputated loads of people's whatevers?
Surely somebody.
Just because.
Somebody would have noticed if he was tossing himself off while doing it, though.
Well, you would probably be unconscious.
No, but hopefully the other surgeons wouldn't have been.
Well, maybe it's the thing. It could be like the BBC. There could be a whole ring.
No, we're chopping his legs off. He's just got an appendix.
We usually have a wank while we do this.
Oh God. I've been doing some shopping this week.
Okay.
And I've been doing up a flat, and there's been lots of tedious little details that nobody else would bother with that I've had to bother with. Now, I've got this old cooker, which is a Lamona cooker. It's the kind of like the cheapy ones that you get from Howden's. And when the previous tenant moved in, I needed to get a knob for the oven because the previous one had broken. You can see where this review might be going, can't you? And lo and behold, I got there. And the other one needed replacing. So I just went back and ordered the same thing again. And from my perspective, it was delivered. It just popped on, job done, looks great. Not everyone agrees. So this is the spares to go control dual dial switch knob for Lamona. That's easy for me to say. Doesn't fit. By S Storm. Product is poorly made and doesn't fit the appliance. I saw some reviews mentioning this and thought I would take the risk. Don't bother. Not worth the effort to return this when the replacement is going to be rubbish as well. Well, I've had 2 that are perfectly okay, so I'm not quite sure. Feels low quality, not a replacement. The quality of this product is very low. They only ship one, not a full set. Where does it mention it's a full set?
There are some dickheads out there.
It's like you're buying a knob. It doesn't say you buy like a one. Set. Yeah. Do not buy. Knob started to reshape after a few weeks.
That happened to me too.
And Mo says, the headline is small.
That happened to me as well.
Knob's very small, not for cooker, that's for sure.
I've got one again for you here, mate.
Unusable due to poor quality. His knob is unusable because of poor quality. So my knob was absolutely fine.
That's what you say.
Yeah.
I bet yours is the last one. Well, here's a review, yeah?
Yeah.
I've got a few here because I've been scouring other things, right? So, this is a review of Danielle Westbrook's death. Have you heard about this?
No, I haven't.
Right.
But...
So, there's been reports that actress Danielle Westbrook has died and they've gone viral on Facebook, etc. So now the EastEnders star from years gone by, I presume, not now.
She left in 2010. No, 2015 was the last time she was in it. 2016.
That's a long time ago.
That's when Peggy died.
She's been forced to issue a statement to reassure fans that she is still alive. Posting on her Instagram stories, Danielle addressed her cruel social media comments with a soundtrack of Simple Minds' song Alive and Kicking. She penned, the reports that are circulating on Facebook that I have died are most definitely fake. I've just been out for dinner and I am more than fine, and thank you all. Before this, Daniela has been relatively quiet on social media because she was dead.
Didn't Trump go quite quiet for about a day and everyone thought he'd died as well?
It's funny you should mention Trump because my next one is a Trump thing.
Is it about him being dead as well?
No, it's not.
Right.
But it's someone else's review on one of his recent policies. So Donald Trump has had something to do. I didn't see the actual policy because I was too busy laughing at this. Donald Trump is now sending migrants to a prison where They get eaten by alligators if they try to escape. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, I'd quite like to sort of watch
the difference is that I think that here we would probably give people fair warning that there was going to be a massive change.
Or we'd put a sign up saying alligators.
Yeah, or, you know, it's like you're going to, you know, we're going to put you straight in prison, you're going to risk death. We'd probably actually somehow, communicate that, and they can make a decision whether they want to stay in the prison where they might die or leave.
Yeah.
I can imagine perhaps that Trump doesn't give this warning and just...
I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not, but alligators surrounding prison, relatively good.
Fake news!
Much cheaper than, I don't know, an electric fence or a load of guards. Because they will just... You don't have to pay them.
No. You have to feed them. But then
if you allow people to exit...
Yeah.
That you don't have a fence.
You'll be fine. You can go out there
as much as you want. Someone will try it every now and then. And
that's it, Boris. That's your person for the day.
And they'll probably come off the thing every now and then and eat someone anyway.
I mean, you would like to think that wasn't true, but it probably is, isn't it?
It probably is. Here's another surprisingly thing that's definitely true. British police, right? This is a review. Actually, this is just something shock value to put up, right? Because there has been a lot going on in England lately. Mm-hmm. A lot of very wonky things in all different ways. Mm. Not as pathetic as this. Right. So, a guy has been arrested by police, and I saw this on Twitter, so I'm sure it's real. And there's about 6 coppers there, right? And they're arresting this bloke who had a camera or a blogger or something. Mm. And he's saying, "Why am I being arrested in he was actually being put in handcuffs. Mm. Is it because of something I shared?" Or that someone else shared and that I then shared. Mm. And the police said, no, you're being arrested because something you shared has caused someone else to have anxiety.
Who was this person? Is it somebody famous?
No, it's just some twat who phoned the old bill because he got anxious watching his phone.
Right.
Isn't that insane? That could happen to us.
Should we just stop the show now?
Well, we're safe nobody watches ours, but you know, if they did and they got anxious,
but there's 20
the old
people.
Bill could knock at the door.
If we upset any one of those 20 people,
it's true. They could all ring the old Bill.
Yeah. And, everyone's lovely.
Stop being anxious.
I've bought something else for my my flat that I've been working on.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a letterbox.
Right.
Bizarrely, as I was here preparing for today, it was posted through my letterbox, but it's for a different flat. So, can you imagine if they go to delivering a letterbox and there isn't one? They're like,
imagine we got your letterbox, put it through your letterbox, but it was the wrong letterbox being put through the wrong letterbox.
Yeah. I mean, that may have actually happened. I haven't actually seen it yet. Anyway, this block of flats that I'm dealing with doesn't have letterbox at the moment, so I thought it'd be a nice thing to have a letterbox there. I didn't bother reading the reviews until today, in fact, and mostly positive. But this one is a man after my own heart. This is Nigel Beer.
Good name.
And he says, not as advertised. Item advertised as being 10 inches wide, when in fact it is only 9 3/4 wide. This was crucial for our needs and have now had to take the trouble to return it. I'd love to know...
Where 1/4 inch matters.
Why, what the reason for it is. I can't imagine a scenario.
So that's a lot of exactly 10 inch. Is a VHS cassette 10 inches? Maybe he buys and sells pornos.
Well, not, no. Well, they are one way.
But then why do we keep posting them out of his door?
It's very strange.
Maybe just buys
It's very strange. I would like to know. Nigel Beer, if you're watching, if you are one of the 20 people...
Can you email us a picture of a thing you like to have posted?
Please let us know why.
What you get posted.
Yeah. But somebody else said, worst product ever. Ended on the local rubbish tip. If I could give it a 0, I would. Didn't really explain why, so we'll see.
Well,
I'm gonna try and fit
here's a review of a smart bulb, like Wi-Fi operated bulbs. Yeah.
Yep.
Someone wasn't too happy. they say that technology has gone too far and that they have been logged out of all their light bulbs because they forgot their password.
That's funny.
That is funny, isn't
That's
it?
funny, and it's...
That'd be infuriating to imagine a
yeah.
fucking nut running around with that.
I suppose the only answer is to replace it with normal light bulbs.
No,
That's the... Yeah.
But you probably wouldn't have them, or you wouldn't be able to find them.
Because
It would be dark.
There must be a password reset, surely.
I think when you're trying to have a shit or something and you're trying to turn the light on, it's probably quite hard to think of it.
Our power went off for about 10 hours recently. It's very strange when you're used to having electricity and then suddenly you don't have it. It's like, oh no,
And actually, before that went off, you weren't doing anything really that required electricity.
But I was sleeping. I was trying to sleep.
So that you didn't need any power for that.
Bizarrely, it woke me up because I'd fallen asleep with the TV on in bed, and then suddenly everything went black, and it was a sudden jolt. I was awake, so I had been asleep, and I got woken up
by the lack of electricity.
By darkness.
By the lack of electricity, ruined your evening.
Yes, and the morning afterwards actually. It was quite interesting. There's it may have been 12 hours actually. I think there's a limit where if you do it within 12 hours or within 10 hours, they don't have to pay any compensation.
Oh yeah, you said it was 11 hours and
58 minutes. Bastards. Deliberate, quite deliberate.
They wanted that 45 quid for themselves.
Yeah, exactly. And I would have claimed it.
I know you would.
Be sure of that. Yeah. Have you been watching much TV this week?
I watched Ice Road Truckers 1 and 2.
Okay. That sounds dreadful. What was it about?
It was a really neat. It had some good people in it, right? But you're right, it was pretty shit. I forgot. But it was like watching the A-Team.
Oh, that.
The 80s A-Team as well, right?
Okay, so it wasn't like a modern version of the A-Team. It was like watching some old shit
school
program.
A-Team, where it clearly didn't work or happen like that at all.
Right.
And it was unrealistic. But you still enjoyed watching it.
Right.
It was entertaining dog turd. But I was surprised they made a second one that was equally shit. But it's still likeably shit.
Maybe he was contracted for 2 and he said, I'm not doing 1, I'm only doing it if there's 2.
I think there was a long gap between them. But
oh, really?
Yeah, they weren't really like each other.
Right, okay.
The only thing that tied them together was a truck.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to watch it.
I don't think you would like it.
I tell you what I've watched recently, after not being so keen on it for a while, and that was Gogglebox. So I used to really enjoy it, and I think the last series of the non-celebrity ones, I remember watching it and just thinking, it's the same old faces. They're not reviewing anything any good. It seemed far too staged.
Yes, quite PC.
To a point, actually. I think some of it can be quite funny, but they've changed and they've brought loads of new people in for this series, and it was better. I enjoyed it. It was funny. They reviewed some good things, but one thing that crossed my mind, I've been compared to Keir Starmer because of my luscious grey hair, and in his cutting, I thought it was starting to look, and I didn't think I looked like Keir Starmer. I think I started to look a bit like Bez, because he does Gogglebox, and he's grown his hair and it's kind of this mop of grey hair.
Yeah, you do look like Bez.
But even better than that, he's on Gogglebox with Shaun Ryder.
Yeah, they're probably quite fun.
And you look like Shaun Ryder. We basically are the Happy Mondays.
Well, we've had hard lives too, just not probably as good or as hard as them.
But yeah, that's me out.
How long have you been doing it for?
I don't know.
So
25 minutes, I think.
How you reckon you on that?
I think that's probably about that. 25 minutes.
I do know I've got my glasses. Yeah, 25 minutes.
I'm quite good at guessing this, aren't
I haven't pressed record.
Yes, you have. Otherwise, it wouldn't say 25 minutes, would it?
Oh, yeah, no, it wouldn't. Okay. So we say that today's
yeah,
episode?
I think that'll do.
Thank you for watching. If you did, please fuck off.
I bet it's not stopped.
Probably not. It normally doesn't. How much do you want to bet?
No, I'm not going to do mandatory.
Make a bet. Choose. On or off.
It's on.
Yeah, it's on.